streaming. I'll have to check though. Hold on. Starting receiving your content. Oh, it's already here. Hold on. Though. Hold on. Oh, okay. Starting receiving your content. I think we're good. Oh, it's already here. Hold on. Though. Hold on. Okay, we got the layering effect. I see. Receiving your content. I think we're good. Oh, it's already here. Hold on. Though. Okay, cool. Okay, we got the layering effect. I see. Receiving your content. Okay, luckily. Oh hey, it's another person named Gabriel whose last name is not Bookbinder. Hello, Gabriel. Yeah, so this stream, for anyone who shows up, I'll actually type it, hold on. It's a stream, literally I plan on making a game. If you don't want to talk about it, you should probably, I don't know, this isn't going to be particularly interesting otherwise. So, literally going to type, hello Joe the Rectangle. Oh my god, I'm so famous. Hold on. Going to talk about me maybe making a video game. If that's not interesting. Hold on. I'm bad at typing. You may want to not be here. Alright. So, holy crap, 6 people are already here. Oh my god. This has never happened ever. Hey, it's Cringe Lord. A face I know. What's poppin', madoppin'? That's not English. Okay. So, oh my god, there are actually people watching this. What the heck? This has never happened before. I get like 5 minutes into it and then maybe 4 people show up. There are already 6 here. I feel like I'm famous, but I'm really not. Also, as you can see, I think you can see, hold on, already 6 here. I'm famous, but I'm really not. Yeah, that's me from like a few seconds ago. I'm messing with the live stream, like, I'm watching my own live stream. You do that. Alright, so, hello 6 people, and anyone else who shows up. If you are interested in hearing me talk about something that isn't a YTP, oh my god. First of all, I don't believe you, because everyone who watches my channel is a freaking YTP person, and no one cares about me for anything else. No, that's not entirely true. At least one person cares. They're just not here. Alright, so, actual talk now. I'm legitimately making a game. Somewhere, hold on. Can you see this? I want to see if you can see this. Somewhere, hold on. Hold on. I'm getting a lot of lag for this stream, hold on. Wait, what? What is happening right now? I'm not good at streaming, by the way. Somewhere, hold on. Hold on. What is happening? I'm getting a lot of lag for this stream. Hold on. Okay, I need to stop listening to my own live stream because that's just making things way too confusing. Had the idea about a video game where America goes to war with itself because of SJWs. Alright, well. It appears that this isn't popping up, so if I go ahead and open this, that will just kind of come out of nowhere. In theory. I'm not 100% sure about that. I want to make sure this stream doesn't break before I start streaming, even though it is totally already breaking a lot right now. Like, a super lot on my end. I'm getting an immense quantity of lag. That's not good. How much lag are people getting, by the way? Just wondering, because I appear to have a ton, and I'm the guy freaking streaming. Yeah, you have to deal with this picture while I ask you. There appears to be quite a lot of lag, actually, because since I asked the question, nobody's actually responded to it. That's not good. You smell YTP already? Psych! I already made that YTP. You want to be successful, just make a generic open world game and Ubisoft will hire your ass. Oh my god. Fair enough, fair enough. Open world game, you say? Generic, you say? Yeah! Some lag. This stream is already like a minute and a half behind what I'm saying. Alright, well, I've totally stalled way too much. Now I gotta get into the actual chat because it's been like 6 minutes. Alright. So, congratulations for people who are still watching. So I'm actually just going to type out the basis for the game and like go over the basics with you guys. What my plan is. So if you've played Spore before or seen a playthrough of it, then you're familiar with the basic concept. You've seen like, oh yeah, creatures evolve over time and whatever. But the space stage, the last part of the game is called space stage. And that I found is interesting because you actually get to go around colonizing planets, destroying other guys. You get to customize a bunch of stuff. You get to defend colonies and all that. I thought that would be a pretty cool basis of a game, except with several major differences. For one thing, it's not in a crappy 2005 3D engine. I'm not even gonna bother with this whole looks like. See what's a high quality 3D game. Honestly, I don't think anyone has actually made one in the past year. I think all the good 3D games were made like over a year ago. I could be wrong because I actually don't know any games at all because I'm an idiot. But whatever. So not 3D engine. We're talking like 2D pixels, like. I'd say quality-wise, somewhere around Enter the Gungeon, or some other games. I need to do a lot of research to figure out what I'm actually doing, like what other games are doing and other stuff like that. So, Joe the Rectangle sounds like Spore. Is Spore? Quite. Yes. 3 points out of 3. In any case, I just realized this JonTron picture is still up. Maybe I should get rid of that. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. I may have subjected you to just a little bit too much. So, the basic idea that I had is I need to increase my brush width maybe to 6 or something. So, you would start and you would be like on this 2D platforming area. You're some guy, right? And you're like, oh, this game has just begun, hooray. And you're in like this village. It's 2D platforming like Terraria. I don't know what's in the village, but you're like over here, you're like, oh my god. There's across the desert is this spaceship that goes into space. What a crazy world we live in. And it's got fancy like drives and crap. And nobody's touched this spaceship for like 10 million years. Not really. It's more like, I don't know, several hundred. Or something. I'm not really sure. I have no idea. So this is... I'm basically pulling a Star Wars here. It's like the Millennium Falcon just sitting out in the middle of the desert. Some dudes from some place just kind of stroll up and say, yeah, this is mine now. And go flying off into space. Now... Hold on. I need to be actually good about this. Cool. So after that, you're in the space mode, which is its own window where instead of like 2D graphics like Terraria, you would end up with a kind of top-down planetary map. You'd see like your planet, some other planet, another planet, and then you would zoom out and maybe you have the same 3 planets in like the star. And then you would go into like interstellar mode if you wanted to. and you would end up seeing like a bunch of stars. Oh, that's not fucking right. You see like a bunch of stars everywhere, and you'd be like, oh hey, I'm here. I want to go over to this star. So then you'd like go there. I don't know. It would take some. There'd be like a delay or something. I'm not really sure. But like that's just like basic how the game would look. More importantly, you would have uh you'd go down onto other planets. That's how you really interact. So you'd end up on like some alien city which has some weird looking buildings or something. I'm not really sure. You know, weird looking buildings, buildings you would never see down here on Earth ever, like ever. You know, like the fucking Eiffel Tower or some shit. I don't know. In any case, you'd be here, you'd be some guy, right, walking, you'd go into town, and then maybe you meet another guy who's like, his name is like Joe Gunbaggio or something. And he says, hey, I've got a quest for you, and I'll pay you money. And it's like the equivalent of $20. So then you, I don't know, go back into planetary mode, go find something on some planet, like a plant or something. And we're talking like halfway to goddamn. What's that game that came out that nobody liked? No Man's Sky, that's it. It's like No Man's Sky. You go down in a 2D platforming. It's basically, not Stardew Valley. What's the other one? Starbound. It's basically Starbound. You go down, there's a bunch of plants and stuff. You might pick up a plant. You might find a kind of funky looking animal with horns or something. I don't really know. And you'd be like, oh, hey, this animal over here has like golden blood or something. So then you kill it. It is now dead. And you harvest its blood. This is a terrible example, but you get the picture. You do errands for random people on planets, and maybe you get enough money so you can afford to go into the alien city again and go to a cargo depot. And this cargo depot is like, we have cargo, come buy it. And it's like an open market at that point. I don't know if anyone's played the game Tradewinds before, but it's like a series of games where you're a ship, you know, like a boat, going out into the ye old seas or some random crap like that. And you go to port, you buy cargo, and you sell cargo at other ports for more money. It's basically that. Basically, you have a system in place where you can buy and sell stuff on the open market. And maybe there's also a black market somewhere else that pays more for things you can't sell on the open market. Or even bring in, because maybe there's a freaking guard tower over here who's like, nope, you can't get in. You have illegal good number 249. Alert, your illegal good has been confiscated. You've been fined $10 trillion, that kind of thing. Well, yeah, basically, I'm just trying to create a game that sounds interesting to people. That's where you come in. I know this has been a long rant about random crap, but if you've got any good ideas, let me know. Because I'm thinking... Ooh, wait, hold on. People have been saying stuff. Cringe Lord retracted 3 messages I didn't get to see. How unfortunate. Joe the Rectangle says, I don't, and I have no idea what he's referring to. And some good sexy asses. You're a negative a fuck ton. That's a good idea. Sounds interesting. Maybe make sure progression system and exploration isn't repetitive. That is a solid idea. If you've played Spore before, which you probably haven't, but whatever, you go to planets, and after a long time, they're all the same. Completely the same. Same animals, same plants, same everything, same spices, same goddamn aliens. It gets boring real quick. So yeah, I'm taking a note from Spore here. It's basically include way more content than the player will ever encounter the game. Also known as this game is gonna take like 5 years to make. What else? Sounds interesting. Okay, 2D No Man's Sky. Not exactly. 2D better No Man's Sky. That's a little closer to what we're talking about here. Yeah, 2D No Man's Sky. We're gonna take the only thing about No Man's Sky that wasn't complete crap and make it not that. I figured it out. The plug connecting my microphone to my computer was unplugging from my microphone, which is entirely encased within a sock so that it doesn't sound like the whole time, and mess things up. Hold on. The real question is, can I be heard? According to OBS, yes, but I can't hear anything on the stream itself. I figured it out. Okay, we're good. I already said that. Cool. So, I forgot what the last thing I mentioned was. Okay, hold on. Somebody says your voice is nice. No, it ain't. Ha! I think Gabe Bookbinder tried to sabotage my stream by saying, and I quote, "Hey dude, do you like tits?" But I, the smart person, turned off Skype capture. So that never showed up. Nice try. So I have no idea what the last thing I mentioned was, but I think we were talking about how Spore was completely boring game. Repetitive, that was it. And we were talking about how somebody mentioned weather, and I said, I'm taking a note from Starbound. The weather might be able to kill you on some planets unless you're wearing what Freeze Man from The Incredible calls a super suit. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's 11 o'clock. It's very late. Sus Guy says, good artist. Yeah, no. Let me just label what I was trying to go for. Building number 1. Building number 2. Weird alien building. And, I don't know, market? Cool. In any case, what are some other features I wanted to do? Oh yeah, you have the classic, you're a spaceship in the middle of space doing your spaceship thing, and then suddenly an opponent appears, and he looks like a fish, because I am legitimately thinking about including a fish, not a fish race, but at least several fish races, one of which may appear in a game at a given time. And they've got fish ships and fish lasers that go pew, 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 and miss because I draw terrible straight lines. That's the only reason. And you've got a much better laser that goes whopper! And that's how you fight literally every battle in the game. You will hear me, on occasion, make the sound whopper instead of actually the laser sound that you're supposed to get. No, that is not a feature. Do not expect that to actually happen. I'm legitimately just going to wait for the people's reactions from me saying that. It's going to be great. I'm just watching chat right now. Nothing is happening. No progress is being made. I'm just watching chat, waiting for their reaction. Somebody else said, the sun is a lazy fucker. Oh god, I did the thing. Hold on. What about an alien drone it sends out? That would be a good addition. It would! That's like a game Random Something was playing the other day. It's basically Space Engineers, except not Space Engineers. I forgot what it was, but I think they have alien drones that go like mining for you. An alien attack drones, that would be something else. Where you have an alien attack drone and other people have. Somebody says fucking best laser 2017. Correct, my dude. All right, so legitimately though, let's make a list of things. So you'll basically start with a cutscene. You can be like one of several dudes, and you can probably unlock a bunch, maybe. I'm thinking like you start with 6 different races or types of people you can be. Like I'm thinking, for example, you might start as some dude on a desert planet that finds an abandoned ship in the desert, and then just is like, hey, look at this thing. I don't know what this is because I'm an ignorant peasant. I was about to say something else, but no. An ignorant peasant who doesn't know what a spaceship is pushes a button and goes flying off into the land of yesteryear. Not yesteryear. Tomorrow. I fucked that joke up. In any case, you can be a rich hipster, subtitle prince, who gets an inheritance of a small loan of $1 million to start a space empire. I meme till the end of time. Okay, what else? Other stuff, like a squid maybe? Alright. And then you have features and shit. That does not say... Yeah, that does say features. I spelled things correctly for once in my life. Okay, what are people saying now? Whoa-pow! Hold on. Idea. Make very strong aliens, kind of like the Groks. Ooh, yeah, I considered that. Like, you have a cluster of stars. It's got like, I don't know, 1,000 stars in it. And then just outside of that is like a bunch of Groks people, dudes. But they are called the ultimate beings and can shoot your fuel tanks and must make it to a repair base. That sounds interesting. I'm thinking maybe there are things that like look like ultimate beings, but then you develop the technology and then just kill all their asses, maybe. I'm not really sure. I gotta go to sleep. Oh shit. Go to bed, dude. Dude, yeah. Sleep is the most important meal of the day. Why do that when you can watch a grown man use MS Paint to design a game while making laser sounds like whoop? Okay. This is not MS Paint. This is Paint.net, also known as MS Paint's non-retarded brother. Don't tell anyone I said that, even though I totally said that. There is a quest in Oblivion where you have to find a stolen bag of potatoes. Please make this a quest in the game. There was a quest in Tradewinds where you had to literally bring a rock to a king. Turns out there was a diamond in the rock, but then there wasn't a diamond in the rock. Ooh. I might do something like that. Keep in mind that this is only going to be a half-serious game. We're going to be like, you're an epic dude, but like, I think there'll be a lot of like low-end quests that pay not that much money that contain a lot of jokes because peasants have a good sense of humor. I'm not really sure. Tetrode Vacuum. Never heard of it. Everything keeps buffering. Yeah, well... Yeah, it does. Kill me. You're dead already. Cowboy Bebop. I'm not really sure. I have a goodish ideas. Well, what are they? What about AI robots that remote pilot ships? You see, I would do that, but then I would have to program AI. And I don't know if I can do that. Clock Towel. That's not very scary. That's an old reference. I mean, it's correct, but... I mean, have you seen a clock towel? Those things are the least scary. I made a game called Joe the Rectangle. That's the game name. Crazy. Alright. Let's see, what else? Features. Oh! It just occurred to me that none of what I'm typing actually shows up because it's underneath paint. Boom! I've actually been typing things. You probably heard the keyboard, but still. It's not a note to self. I'm legitimately making it a thing. Also, you don't have to look at a blank canvas for forever. Hold on. What? Where is it? Paint capture. Get on your game, dude. Oh, there you are. Okay. Features. Okay, hold on. So the basic features of the game are go to alien civilizations planets and do stuff for money. And we're talking like quests. Not well, you know what I mean. You know what I meant. Let's see. Go to civilization planets, do stuff for money and quests. Alien civilizations might be highly developed, and that would be like multiple inhabited planets, several mining operations. I should also point out before we get to that, actually, mining operations. You can drill for ores, collect surface ores, or get a mining colony. Which is to say, you can get out of your ship and physically pick up the ore. That's collect surface ores here. You can invest in a drill for your spaceship, or invest in drill or get a drilling ship. So you can do that, or you can set up an entire colony for mining. I think those would be the three options. In theory, you wouldn't really have any other reason to do it. And hold on. Ores can be used to make ships or sell on the market. Also important to note is that, hold on. I'll get to it actually in a moment. Well, actually, hold on. Colonies. They can mine, be a defense against aliens. Which is to say, if you had a planet solely for defense, it might be better to put it on like the... Hold on, I can actually draw this. Suppose you had like the sun, and like planet here, maybe a planet over here, and a planet over there, and like a far out planet, and then another far out planet. Bunch of planets. And they go around the sun in a circle. All of them go in this nice big circle. I'm not a good drawer. Well, I mean, I'm alright, but not right now. So you get the idea. They, like, go around the sun and do whatever. And they're, like, outside planets. So you can see that, like, planets are outside. I need to make the planets bigger. Planet, planet, planet. Suppose these are, like, the different types of planets you can have. This is just a thought. I'm not really sure if I put it in this game or not, or whatever, but these are ideas. Basically, you might have an inhabited planet. And this planet might have a population of like... Hold on. Let me actually get text in on this. So population of like 10 billion. You might have a mining operation planet of a population of maybe 5,000, or let's say 10,000. You need 10,000 people to run a mine, right? Maybe way out where the aliens would show up, you have a defense planet. And the population would be like, I don't know, 5,000? Less? Or something. You might have... So, this planet would be like, living or economic. So, like, you'd go there to trade stuff. If you had a planet, you could sell your own stuff on the open market. At your planet, it might, like, ores you mine are probably going to be less expensive at your own planets than at other planets because you mined them. Your colonies did the mining. The colonies might have shipped some of their own ores out to other planets of yours already and drove the price down because of saturation on the market. Yes, I actually went and attended economics classes. And then you might have a mining planet, a defense planet. I don't know. I'll come back to this if I think of anything. What have people said so far? Oh, shit, you can't see the drawing. Of course you can't see the drawing. And now you can. So here's the actual representation of what I was just drawing. I am an idiot. I keep forgetting to actually set things. Yeah, defense planet. Hold on. Defense planet. Like out here. Out on the fringe. Maybe have a... Like... Probably if the basic type of planet is just like farming or agriculture. And if the population goes up, it becomes a economic like area. Maybe you have a planet that you can't grow things on or people can't really live there, so it needs to have a more lucrative industry, like mining. Maybe you have a wild planet. Ooh, wild. And you have a population of like 100 because it has like one research station and that's it. Let me grab something else up real quick. New 1920 by 1080. So you will have maps of your planet. Let me turn anti-aliasing off so this looks better. You will have like, if you've ever seen the map of Spore, you have like oceans that go across. The oceans might not actually affect like things, but if like the ocean is on one side of the map, it will also go to the other side of the map. So like you have an ocean here, an ocean there, and all the rest of it is like land. And this is like a Cartesian map where all of this is the North Pole up here, and all of this is the South Pole down here. Is this showing up? Please tell me this is showing up. Okay, what have other people been saying in the meantime? There better be some laser miniguns on that shit. You bet! What else? Minigames. I've considered, if I was an insane and good programmer, just programming like a engine to run C, so that you could program your own games. Like, I think Marcus Persson tried to do that with his game OX10C, which he never completed, but it's a shame because I'd like to see it. What else? Those horse people we were talking about, or their cousins or something, and they've got hymns and mantras and stuff. I could make a soundtrack or help or something. I'm good with music. Ooh, that's interesting. Request. Can you, like, unless you already have, can you, like, put something on your channel so I can actually watch it? Because that would be cool. Make this game full of references. Spaceballs, the Beatles, funny stuff. Oh, you see, making the game funny and having references is like half the battle to making it good. Because if a game has references, you're already halfway there. It's basically comedy sketch almost, except in game format. And everybody loves games, except for people who don't. What else? Yeah. Guys, I'm going to bed. Remember me. Good night. You probably already went to bed like 10 minutes ago, though, so sorry. Terraforming. Ooh, that's a Spore thing. Yeah, totally. That makes sense, where you can turn like a not so great planet into a much better planet. Pinecone says good night, goodbye, and Godspeed. And YouTube is telling me I have bad video settings. That's unfortunate. Anyway, you would have like, hold on, land in the middle. And if it were a good planet, it would be green and stuff. And like, what you would do is, you might, and then hold on, you might have like, you might, if you're on like a particularly good planet with like actual habitation and stuff, you might have like, oh crap, what just happened? You might have like poles and stuff that are like covered in snow. I'm not really sure. But like, this is basically what your planet would end up looking like on a more basic level. Oh shit. Okay. So you would come to this, and then you'd be like, hold on, I'm gonna create a new layer. You have your spaceship or whatever, and you're like, oh damn, I want to go over here. So you would click on a point on the map, and your spaceship would go over there, or something like this. And then you click on another point, and you'd be like, okay. And then at any point, you could press a button and go back into like 2D mode, where you're on the ground, and your spaceship will show up, or whatever. No, that's not right. And like, your spaceship will show up, and whatever. You might have like a thing going down to the ground from it. And then you're a 2D guy on a 2D planet. And that's how you walk around. You walk around like it's Starbound, and go do stuff. I don't want to make it a super ripoff of Starbound, so yeah, I'm not entirely sure how it would go about not ripping off Starbound, because it kind of is the exact same thing. Maybe you would just have like a narrower range of tools, but a wider range of like things you can do, like build. No, I don't think you should be able to build like entire buildings. But hold on, what is this? Oh, this is OBS. You should be able to go around and like, say in this mode, you're like, oh, let's build a city right here. So you'd pay like however much metal or whatever it takes to build a city. And then you're like, oh yay, I have a city now. And it has maybe, I don't know, 10,000 people. But then if you get off of your ship, oh crap, what should happen? If you get off your ship like over here, it'll like dump you down in some random location where there's like nothing. You might have like a shrub or some weird animal just hanging out doing stuff. But if you went and took your spaceship near the city, oh, that doesn't work, does it? But like near the city, is in like on top of it, and clicked on it and stuff, and said like go down or whatever onto the land, you'd end up like in the city. And there might be like a turret on top of a building for defense or whatever, or several maybe even. And there would be people around, and you can talk to people. And there might be like a mayor's office where you can go in and tell the colony what to do, like go mining or start being an agricultural place, or both. And the colony will have a finite amount of resources. And you can tell the colony, hey, try to be self-sufficient or whatever. Or you can tell the colony, if the colony has its own spaceship, it should be able to tap into your entire empire's resources. So colonies that can mine, be a defense against aliens, i.e., like deadly lasers, or just be population economic centers. Hold on, I'm gonna space these out so colonies can... Oh, right, yeah, I gotta switch back. Holy crap, hold on. I got this. That's Skype. Hold on. Wait, did Gabe say anything? Hey, dude. Oh, no, he didn't say anything. He says, hey, dude, do you like tits? I'm gonna say no. I hope this stream doesn't turn PG-24. So, hold on. Why am I suddenly incapable of doing... Here we go. Goodbye, paint capture. See, mining colonies. They can mine, be a defense against aliens, or just be population centers. They can mine for you and store those resources. They can own their own mini fleet and use that fleet to access and use the entire empire's resources. They can... What else? Gabe says, are you saying it to escape my follow-up, or are you just saying it genuinely? I'm saying it because I'm streaming, actually. So, let's see what else they can do. They can deposit into the Empire's resources, unless they don't have a ship. Then you have to manually show up and take them. So there's that. What else can colonies do? They can, let's see. Economic and living colonies can grow on their own, which means gain population and stuff. Like, for example, suppose you established, hold on. Suppose you established this colony right here. Go away, ship. Nobody likes you. The colony can, on its own, establish new cities near the old one. And then those cities will, like, expand outward and whatever. And if your colony has a lot of money, then it will, the population will cap at, like, 5 billion or something like that. But if your colony doesn't have a lot of money, it will turn into slums and go way up, like 20 billion. So avoid having poor colonies because they will have too many people and not enough money. And living conditions will go to shit. Alright, what else have people been saying? Oh yeah, can't see your drawing on my notepad. Yeah, that was me being an idiot, sorry. What else have people been saying? Better make some laser guns. I'm good with music. Should have been reptilian. Should have been reptilian humanoids. That's one way to put it. We can't see. Oh yeah, that was the same thing. That's pretty neat. Gas giants that you can go on with proper gear. Yes! Thank you for mentioning that. The one thing I hated about Spore was that you couldn't... I mean, there's a lot of things that I hated about Spore, but the one thing that particularly made me angry was that you couldn't go on gas giants. Gas giants are awesome and they deserve equal opportunity. What else? Yeah, like armor for flying through the storms. Yeah. What else? Wait, hold on. I've scrolled down too far. Make one planet out of all of them called Windows XP for stupid reasons. Oh my god, people have been saying a lot of things. Hold on. I might do that. I might name planets random things, like... Spore had a random name generator. That would be hard to do. So I think I might just create an absolutely massive database of random names. And some of them might double up by accident. So Windows XP could totally just be in there, just as a joke. Have a random sponge there. You actually said spode, but yes. As it turns out, spode is a thing from Spore. I think you knew that. Hold on. Put some form of highly sought after but harmless illegal substance in the game. And a side quest with two sides, defending the law or defending the harmless users. I was thinking about that, where you can actually choose like your destiny. Are you with the law or totally against it? But it's going to be hard to combine both having like individual quests and then also developing an entire empire. Because if you're against the law in the quests, then entire empires will go to war with your entire empire because they won't like you. Somebody says kill all furries. Don't do that. Unless you want to. In which case, still don't do that. Hold on. What else? Also, I am just gonna kick people if they are stupid. So don't be stupid. So many good ideas. Hold on. The colony can attack some enemy dudes. If the enemy dudes show up, they can. Like, I would say a planet colony probably has a certain amount of space around it can defend. Like, I don't know, halfway to the next planet or something. And if it has its own defense fleet, that would be fine, yeah. And then you have simulated battles automatically happening between colonies and stuff. Yeah, that would work. What else? I think the area that would have a random animal, that the animal can be a sponge, so a reference to the history of the entire world. Unfortunately, sponges live under the sea. And unless you got scuba gear, you ain't going under the sea, my friend. And granted, the entire fish empire I mentioned earlier would have to be under the sea, which totally could happen. Stop gas giant abuse. And deserts with colonies that grow certain resources. Oh, you mean deserts? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, just like plants and stuff. I actually had this random idea for a book, except books are stupid, so I didn't write the book, where some dude from some desert planet eats like one type of plant because that's the only plant that grows, and then aliens show up and are like, hey dude, your plant is worth $1 million, and he's like, holy crap, and that happens. Let's see what else. Make certain people do certain things. Certainly. Let's see what else. I don't know, I feel like this really isn't accomplishing anything as a stream, but I don't care because I think it's funny. So this is what we have so far. Let's see, start with a cutscene, yeah, sure, whatever. Features. Go to alien civilizations, planets, and do stuff for money. Quests. So that can include, like, quests with random people. Maybe they pay you, maybe not. Can get, can be on the side of the law or against. Can take quests from higher up dudes, like, I don't know, merchants. Hold on, not merchants. Merchants would be like this, with random people. Merchants. I don't know. Drug lords. The police. No, I can't say that. The police. Or whatever. Maybe they pay you, maybe not. Can be on the side of the law or against. Can take quests from high up dudes like government bodies. Hey, here's an idea. Maybe you can actually, like, hold on. Maybe even influence who comes to power in other empires and gain trust if the person you support gets... Oh, crap. This is getting too long. If the person needs support becomes king or whatever. So basically, this is basically staging coup d'etat or whatever, or just aiding revolutions on other empires, where if the guy you support wins, then you are viewed favorably to that empire, and they will help you and other stuff. And that's probably how you would gain allies if you were against the law. So if you were like against the law, that basically you were you built your empire on more illegal things, destroying planets, going to war, and generally disregarding other empires. You would make friends, you would make allies by basically helping people stage revolutions for their own empires. You know, kind of like every major country today. That's basically how we work. Not gonna lie. Let's see what else. Yeah, it's basically how quests will work. And then mining operations, you drill for ores, collect surface ores, get a mining colony. Should mention the open market. Wait, I just want to check. Can you see this? Yeah, you can actually see this. What are other people saying? Gabe says sup dude. Actually, he said sup de-do. Alright. Obtain food to feed the colony workers or your empire in general. I almost forgot about agriculture. That's a little bit important. A little bit more important than yeah. Yeah. So hold on. Colonies. They can mine, be a defense against aliens, be agricultural, or just population economic centers. They can mine for you and store those resources, own their own mini fleet, use that fleet to access, deposit into the empire's resources. Mine, grow, harvest, raid. Yeah, planets can go on raids for you, kind of like, I guess kind of like medieval Britain. On the border, and this is random history, you don't need to know this for any reason. On the border between England and Scotland, before they were the same country, the United Kingdom, people would often just like go across the border, raid, and then come back with the other person's stuff. So I'm thinking if you have a star and your planet on that star has a fleet of like spaceships or whatever, then that fleet can just like go out, do a little raid, and come back with like resources and stuff. If they win. If they don't win, then they're screwed. That kind of thing. See what else. Also, if you have a poor planet near an enemy's like more important, more developed planet, then your planet is going to get raided. So build up your defenses, people. What else? See what else. They can deposit in the empire's resources. Economic and living colonies can grow on their own, gain population and stuff. Colonies can raid enemy empires' colonies. I should also note that, hold on. Alien civilization, I'll get back to this. Relations can be allies. Allies is kind of like, basically in Spore, they'll fight for you, you fight for them, you're welcome on their planet, you can abduct their citizens and they don't care, that kind of thing. What else? Or simply positive relations. Like, I don't know. Kind of like you're nice to them, they're nice to you, but you're not really super duper friends. In Spore, this basically didn't mean anything. It was basically neutral, except a little better. In this game, I want it to mean something. And then neutral. Bad relations. Bad relations is like they don't let you into their open market. Or if they do let you into their open market, you sell things for less than they're worth, and you buy things for more than they're worth, that kind of thing. And then at war, which is actually not as bad as... Hold on. At war, enemies. And then... There's a difference between, like, being at war and being complete arch rivals. The difference is you can be at war with another country over a dispute. You can be at war with another country over, or I say country, another empire, over menial things like resources or whatever. But if you're arch rivals, that's when you start raiding, like planets and such. So, for somebody who's completely against the law would have like a ton of arch rivals. You would like raid them constantly. They would raid you constantly. You'd be at war constantly. Whereas if you were simply at war with somebody, then you would more likely just be concentrating on a single planet or star system. So colonies can raid arch rivals colonies. Actually, I'll just write enemy, because I'm not really certain I want to go into that, but that just sounds interesting to me. See, what else have people been saying? Somebody says best idea ever. Who is that referring to? Okay, hold on. There's a lot to read. Merchants probably, and they've got spices. Let's see what else. Message allies over the internet. It could be delayed to give a real effect. Gabriel, who doesn't like being called Gabe, says it's Gabriel. Also, how far would the map be deconstructible? I'd assume you would be able to use some resources from the surrounding to build your stuff, but to what degree? That's interesting. I would break down the map into a grid, and you can go to a block on the grid. And a city might take up a block on the grid, and other things might take up a block on the grid. Or maybe not. I'm not 100% certain. I'm not sure if it's more like you have to get off your ship to tap the resources. Unless you have a colony. Or you probably just have to go into 2D mode. You have to like pick an area and then mine it. And then the game will know if you've mined in that area before or not. And if you have, the resources will already be gone. And if you haven't, then the resources will still be there. That kind of thing. Pinecone says, how about a weapon system similar to Age of War? Start at simple muskets and swords, then World War style Springfields and Enfields, modern weapons, artillery, and future laser weapons. Problem with that is that you're already in the space stage. Using a musket is basically... It's like the lasers already exist, so you might as well use them. I'd suppose that if you had a really poor colony, like third world, like 20 billion people colony, they would probably have a military almost entirely comprised of muskets and like lower down things like that. And that would be funny. That'd be hilarious. Like if you don't maintain your planet has no defense system. And you can easily conquer planets with 20 billion people because they're in such poor shape they can't defend themselves, that kind of thing. See, what else? Don't say sorry, it's a good idea. Ideologies due to like space communism and space capitalism. That is a good idea. I like the sound of that. That's what people said best ideas ever. Yeah, I agree. See, some citizens on your city should go mad and attack it and escape to make a new empire. I agree. In Spore, something I wished happened more often is planets going on strike. That does happen in Spore, but what they don't do is create new empires, which I was disappointed, and I want that. I want you to be able, I want it to be able for your empire to split in half if people don't like living in it, and create a new empire. And if it's a rich city with a lot of resources, if they create their new empire, then you've got a really big problem. But if it's a poor, like a run-down planet, or just a rogue like mining colony, then you can just come back and like stomp it out. See what else? There would be a alarm from mad citizen idea. Oh yeah, an alarm like, hey, your city is about to be taken over. Just to let you know. And you'd probably get a message from like the mayor saying, hey, there's like a coup going on. Can you come over here? And you'd be like, yes, I can. And then you show up and then you laser people to death. And maybe they can steal some of the planet's, some of the spaceships and stage their own like fight or whatever. Gabe says, also have cold relations, such as high restrictions on trade or stuff like that. Oh yeah, that would be like, hold on. I actually have that somewhere. Neutral, bad or cold relations. Alright. What else? Like people can rebel against the government, holding signs protesting the whole government, and becoming a hidden secret society that of underground civilization. This is a good idea. These are all really good ideas. I like kind of thought of these before, but not really. And it's really cool to see what other people think. Because that's the entire idea of this stream. The entire idea is to see what would you like to see. Also, if I write down your idea and you want me to credit you for any reason, like, I can do that. It's not a problem. I'm not sure where your credit would come up in, like, the credits or anything. I'm not sure if I would... I have no idea. It's something I would have to figure out later. Because I honestly, this is not professional. This is just me writing stuff. So, if I write down an idea of yours and you get mad, we can talk about it. See what else. Make a forum page about the game and you could post ideas. Now that is... I actually have a Discord server that I'm trying to set up. I could probably just use that as a forum for creating and discussing ideas. And that would make more sense than just live streaming every time I wanted to have like a conference about it. I do have the Discord. I'll send out a link like eventually, not like today or anything because I have to go to bed pretty soon. But eventually, once it's set up, and then we can, talk about the game, talk about YTP. Anyone's invited. We can talk about anything we want. I'll have to create like a ton of mods so that one's on at any time. So they can like ban random people who show up and like post swastikas, because that would be a good thing. Not the swastikas, the mods. I mean, see what else? Could you change the shape of the world based on how good or how much you mine it? For example, mine it so much that it looks visually smaller. Yes, I think if you have a mining colony, it'll probably never get to that stage. But I've considered including like an absolutely massive mining ship that can mine an entire planet hollow, and then you could see an animation of it collapsing on itself and becoming a smaller planet. And the smaller planet would end up being like barren and have no life and nothing at all. But it would be a good defense station. You could mine an entire planet and then just have defense on it or something. Yeah, that'd be cool. What else? Could you damage the planet if you mine too much? Totally. The ecology, the environment, would go to shit the second you started mining it. That's why you probably don't want to mine a city with a lot of people on it, because then they will rebel against you. Have relationships with blackmail. I like it. I have to write that down actually. Sus guy. I will credit you. Hold on. Sus guy. Relationships with blackmail. That's a good idea. I'm gonna start writing down ideas. Hold on. Credit me as Pimp Daddy. I'm not gonna do that. What else? You probably look silly putting names like mine on your note page. Pine cone. Yeah, well, I might just do it anyway. If you were to show it to anybody, that is. You could use the reptilian humanoids idea. Credit me as just a random person. I'll credit you under anonymous or whatever. Anon. Humanoid reptiles. If you don't want to be called anonymous, let me know. I'm literally writing down ideas. I'm stealing your ideas. You are smarter than me. I am the hack. You are the smarts. I am stealing from you. Thanks, by the way. Anyway, what else? People can rebel against the government holding signs, become an underground... yeah, hold on. You are... New York Dreamer, so you said anonymous, right? Or actually, technically, you said random person. Yeah, I'll just make you random person. Humanoid reptiles, protesters holding signs as a forewarning to underground societies and potential riots or coups. That says cops. I'm not good at spelling. Alright, what else? Oh yeah, Gabe said cold relations, but I already got that down. Alarm from mad citizens. Oh yeah. Let's see. Alarm for riot. Wait, hold on. You said mad citizens, so is that mad angry or mad crazy? I'll just say mad citizens, protesters, or actually, how about zombie outbreaks? That'd be cool. Yeah, just throw in as many genres as possible. I'm just gonna type that, zombie outbreaks. I'm gonna credit you, even though you didn't bring it up, because I don't really know. I think zombie outbreaks would be hilarious, because then you basically have to release the army into a city. See what else? How about radio stations and a killer soundtrack? I plan on, if you go into a alien civilization, that alien civilization will have 5 or 6 pieces of music that will play in their city. Like, you might have a very Victorian era alien civilization, and you'll get like the harpsichord and stuff. And then you might have a fish civilization, and you might get Terraria ocean theme. Not really. But yeah, I plan on spending a very long time with the soundtrack. Also, I might just flat out buy songs from people. Like, if you write a song, I will pay you money to own the rights to it so I can put it in the game. I don't know how much. I guess you could... It's like buying a piece of art. It's basically the same thing, except a song. And I might do that, because I don't think I honestly have the resources to create a game this expansive. But I really, really want to do that. And by I don't have the resources, I mean I probably would end up spending like an entire year on the soundtrack alone. And I kind of don't want to do that. So, yeah, I might just hire people to do stuff for me and then say, haha, I bought your song. Now I get to keep all the royalties. Haha, hee hee, ho ho. I am a rich person. This game will make me maybe this game will make me $1,000 if I am lucky. And I'm being serious. This game will be like the best game I'll ever make in my life. And people will be like, oh, that's cool. Here's $1. I'm dying. I'm dead. Okay. What else? Instead of making different tracks, make stylized versions of the same song. You see, if you've ever played the game Cities XL, they did that with the entire soundtrack,
and it pissed me off after a while. Yeah, Cities XL had one song with a bunch of different variations. You see, a game like this would have so many songs that you can't just have one song. You have to have like 1,000 songs, maybe with 10 variations each. But like, oh my god, I could rant about that game for maybe a minute. Maybe a full minute, and I'm gonna do it. Cities XL was a great game, except that it was kind of annoying when the soundtrack was all the same and the plot of lands were totally all the same shape. They were square and there was nothing you could do about it. And if you had a triangle, you couldn't build a triangular house. You had to build a square house. It was annoying. That's actually more like 20 seconds, sorry. What else? You are being a butt bro. Shoot for the moon, says Gabriel Bookbinder, who in all likelihood will be the co-author of this entire game. If he decides, if your quest, should you accept, is to make the game for me and let me profit off of it. Now, he'd be the artist, if anything. Hold on. Viruses in computers and infections for people and cures could be made, and computer viruses could be fixed with a high level of intelligence. That is a good idea. Hold on, do I have a... Yeah. Alarm from mad citizens, probably zombies outbreaks. Diseases, viruses, curable with high levels of, what was it? Technology. Sometimes I forget how to English. It happens more than you think. That's why I make YTPs, because I don't actually have to say anything. See, what else? What else do people have? Sus Guy says, sorry, I have no idea. Oh, he said space terrorism. Oh, no, he's the one who said, make different tracks, make stylized versions of the same song. No, don't be sorry. It's a great idea. I got carried away with the whole Cities XL thing. It's a good game. It's just not as good as City Skylines. I don't know, personal thing. What else? I'd help, but I've got a life. Fuck you, Gabe. Yes, I said Gabe. Fuck you. Everyone knows you don't have a life. I'm sorry. Anyway, what else? But I love to take credit for a good game. Tell you what. You make me some sprites and we'll start talking. See, what else? Space terrorism. You'd see, I'd like to make space terrorism, but then I would have to include terrorism. And I think I'd rather just call them space pirates, because space terrorism isn't something I really want to delve into. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying I'm not sure people would like to see it in the game. What else? Gabriel says, I will annihilate you, bro. Ooh, there could be space dust with rare minerals. Or, as Bill Wirtz would say, even crazy as space dust. Yeah, that didn't come out right, but I can't do the high-pitched voice. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You could tell me to sing the Bee Gees, and I would just not do it. Because this is what it sounds like when I try to sing the Bee Gees. We can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. But yeah, I wish I could say even crazier space dust, but it would not happen. I think this has been a really awesome time. I mean, I'm not ready to leave yet, but I'm glad I did this. This has been really constructive, because honestly, this is the only thing I've done to create this game so far. This is the only thing. This and one picture of... exactly one picture of concept art, which is this. This is the only thing of concept art I have, which is for spaceships. And it's very bad. It is terrible. It's all right, I guess. But this is where fish ships came from. You have the fish destroyer, which you might buy and include in your fleet because you like fish or something. And the fish would have it. And they have lasers and stuff. And then you have a fish cargo ship, which you will see out in space, and you might be able to buy it because it might have certain stats that you like, so you can buy it from the Fish Empire if you're like under positive relations. Ooh, that's a good idea for positive relations. Can be ally, simply positive relations. Like you can buy their spaceships and do missions and stuff. There we go. And then, hold on. Neutral, bad, cold, at war, etc. Okay. What else people said? We can't see. Oh crap, you're right. You can't see. Because I'm the idiot that I have always been. What just happened? Don't worry. How about now? That's the wrong picture. There we go. Here we go. Yes, I'm an idiot. You're welcome. I've been an idiot my whole life. It's genetic. So yeah, we have Fish Destroyer, Fish Cargo, Fish Scout, which you would see like I haven't really figured out what scouts would do, but I figure it would have something to do with colonies. Like, if a colony wanted to... If, like, you went to a star system with, like, 20 planets, and you were like, I don't have time to visit each planet. You go to a colony, and you build them a scout. The scout will go to the other planets and tell you everything you need to know about them. That makes sense. So hold on. Colonies. Own their own mini fleet and use that fleet to create... Use the Empire's resources. Scout other planets for resources or... Oh crap, what should happen? Other stuff. Like an environment. Let's see, environment, like plants, animals, etc. Yeah, okay. I need to save this actually, hold on. What else? I'm totally just leeching off you guys. I haven't thought of a good idea in a while. You could create new materials out of high-level research and mixing some stuff. Yeah, like carbon fiber or carbon nanotubes or awesome carbon, as they call it in I don't actually know science class. What else? Okay, what have people been saying? You could have a light speed feature for quicker travel. Ooh, yeah. But time passes faster on the planet than on the ship, since time is relative like that. I've considered the idea of light speed travel, but I think the biggest problem is that if this were real, you would go... Suppose you got a message that one of your planets was revolting, and you were on a different star. By the time you got to the planet, there would be like 1,000 generations of people who would have lived and died with that revolt having happened like 1,000 years ago. I like the idea, but using warping is just a lot easier to do. It's just like you're there already. Or you use a series of warps where you like, basically, it's like Spore. You can go between stars in a few seconds, and you don't really care about the science because that's not the important part. Like, it's a good idea. I just don't quite understand how... Wait, hold on. That way, you'd get involved in suppressing rebels across the galaxy and return to find your original planet dead or highly advanced. Ooh, actually, hold on. That would be cool, except I think it would piss players off. Or give them an unfair advantage, for that matter. I've always thought that you would simply have several different layers of technology, like, hold on. Like, this would be space. You'd have stars here, there, over here, over there, wherever. And you have, like, a spaceship or whatever. Or you're just some dude, right? And you're on this star, and you're like, oh, let's go to... Wait, hold... You can't see this, can you? Oh, wait, you totally can't see this. Wow, okay. I've just lost complete ability to understand what's happening. But whatever. You're on this star, and you're like, I want to get over here. So you're like, I've got the lowest technology. It's called light speed. You get the point. It takes a long time to get there. But if you have a warp, it's like, oh shit, there's a rebellion. That kind of thing. Or if you have like the super warp, like maybe you can only warp a certain distance, so you warp here and then real quick afterward you warp here, so you're like, dot, 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 dot. Kind of like Super Mario or whatever. And then if you just have super good technology, you just go poof, and you're there. What did Gabe say? Dude, you have been on black screen for the last 10 minutes. Oh. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. No! You can only see them. No! Okay, I'm just gonna go over what I did. You're like here. Oh my god, I must have sounded like a complete idiot. Just going with absolutely no visual cues as to what's happening. Okay, light speed. You're here. You want to get over here. You're like it's super slow. You get the idea. Then you have a warp. You're like, and you're there. That kind of thing. That's like the short version of what I was trying to show you. But for some reason, I'm a fucking idiot. So you never saw any of that. And I must be going insane. I think it's very tired. I'm very sorry. And everyone for the past like 10 years have been saying it's a black screen. And I did not notice. And I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. You saw nothing. Except that, because I showed you again. Okay, what have people been saying? Different types of food found around different parts of the planet. Also different types of food found on different planets. You could have a light speed feature for quicker travel. But time passes faster on the planet than the... Oh, well, you already said that. Yeah. I mean, that's accurate. And you'd probably be like, oh, remember when I said, or maybe you don't, start with a cutscene, maybe some dude on a desert planet that finds an abandoned ship. Maybe the ship has like low-end technology, and it takes forever to get from place to... Oops, sorry. To get from place to place. Genuinely... Oh, wait, hold on. I skipped something. One planet should have a weird cartoon that you can watch with an 80s style of animation. That's hilarious. Hold on. Here, run present. One planet with an old cartoon, like from the 80s. Hold on, you can't see this, but it doesn't really matter because I'm just typing this. I'm typing what I'm saying. With an old cartoon like from the 80s that has a squid named... What did you say? I'm taking this way too seriously. I'm sorry. A squirrel octopus named Phil and his best friend named Rupert. A squirrel octopus. Culture from other planets. Hold on, where was I? I accidentally wrote squid. I suppose squid is literally halfway between the word squirrel and the word octopus or whatever. Squirrel. Octopus. Named Phil. I have taken a lot of time to type that, and you saw nothing, but I know you saw nothing. Unless you are still seeing nothing. Nope. You know, I'm just gonna switch to the this. There we go. What else? Genuinely asking, could you have a romantic or sexual relationship with other leaders to go up the ranks or to change the relations between empires? You see, that's how Alexander the Great conquered India. Oh, also, Gabriel says, you 45 subs short of 2K. Congrats. Yeah. Where did anyone come from? I mean, really. Why? Why did people watch? What? My channel is like 10 times more popular than it really should be. But whatever. You see, yeah. Alexander the Great did that. He just had sex with people. That's what he did. I don't want to say that too loud because my parents might hear me. Yes, it is 12:16. They still might hear me. Honestly, it would be historically accurate, but it might give the game a little too high of a rating. And by high, I mean the age. So, like, maybe I might allude to it, but not do beeline for that. You might be able to marry people of other species, of other empires. You totally might be able to do that. Whether or not that changes, like, the relationship, who knows? I'm not really sure. But, like, yeah, people of other kingdoms married each other. Why not people of other empires? It'd be cool. It'd be accurate. Let's see what else. That way you can. Oh yeah. Include Super Taco somewhere. All right, Pinecone, you're on. Super Taco. What'd Gabe say? Oh yeah, that was the. Yeah, okay. Is it just a black screen for everyone else? Yeah, it kind of was. My bad. Only as a last resort if you plan poorly and put off fighting the rebels for too long. And you know in your lower resources, warping is cheaper. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So, hold on. What's your username? Corey the Norm. Alright, I'll do it. Light speed for when you don't have warp tech or run out of resources. That's a good balance, I think. It's like you can get from place to place, but you're not happy about it. Okay. What else? Name of the game could be called Space Force 9000, or Colonies, or also Hexo Team. I don't know any other slightly good names. Or is the game already named? It isn't. So far, my working title is Space Game, but there's a game already called Space Game. That's on Congregate, I think. I played before. It's really good. What else? Oh yeah, people talked about the fact that there was nothing on screen for a while. Where are planets like complete diamond planets? That would be difficult to mine. Usually people mine the dirt around the diamonds, and then use the diamonds as the drill. I'm no geologist, but that doesn't sound like you can actually mine that. It's a good idea, though. Hold on. Where are you? Joe the Rectangle. See, technology, rare mineral planets. Like, solid. The thing about solid diamond planets is that it's not actually that far-fetched. Solid diamond asteroids actually exist. Pinecode says, what time zone are you in? EST. It may seem really, really late for EST, and that's because it is. What else? Sus Guy says, dragons shaped like dildos. No, that would be a pretty bad dragon. Hold on. Easter eggs. Yeah, I'm on it. Easter eggs is like half the game at this point. Force different alien species to mate so they'll go extinct. I'm not sure how hard it would be to do that, but that is a hilarious idea. They're both humanoid, so they'll never see it coming. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That sounds accurate to me. Forcing different species to mate so they go extinct. That's actually really funny. I'm not sure why. That's like a pretty serious thing, but that's really funny. It doesn't need visuals, it just needs to hint it. Oh yeah, the having sex with other people, like to gain what was it? Like to befriend empires, you do the thing with the empress or the empire if you are the empress. Or maybe did I say the empire? Yeah, just do the whole empire. They'll never notice. Oh no. This just became so NSFW, it's not even funny. Hold on. What else? Super Taco is go. Oh, you know. If I was a world leader, I would bang the Queen of England. She's ugly AF, but I want bragging rights. Oh my god. You would be like the most horrible person ever. Actually, you kind of already are. Let's see what else. That's wrong. Diamonds can be cut using hot steel. That's one of the properties. Oh yeah. Hey, Rock, I'm on EST2. US or Canada? US, son. Though, to be fair, the state I'm in basically is Canada, so. Yeah. Dude, that's the best joke I've heard in a while. You executed it so well. Bad Dragon, oh my god, do you even know what that is? Oh, no, he said, how do you even know about that? The wacky world of YTP has led me in directions you will never believe. Actually, you don't have to put credit to my name. You can just put it my ideas. Yeah, that's why I already have you listed as a random person. See what else? Space espionage and Space Canada. Why is Space Canada familiar? I feel like I almost know what that is. Hold on. Space. What is Space Canada? Is that just their space agency? No, it's... Hold on. Space is a Canadian English Category A specialty channel owned and operated by Bell Media, featuring science fiction, fantasy, horror, and paranormal... What? It features science fiction... Oh, science fiction. Honestly, I spaced out. I thought it was a science channel that includes paranormal programming, because that's science. I was like, no, don't do that. But it's a science fiction channel. That actually sounds really cool. I'm now looking up images of Space Canada. Apparently, Canadian space is not particularly interesting, as it turns out. How unfortunate. The most important part of Space Canada, everyone knows, is astronaut, what's his name? The guy who did the Space Odyssey cover. He's a good Canadian guy. Let's see what else. A dank meme world. Oh, you bet, Zach Hughes. Hold on. Dank meme world. Hell yeah. Canadarm. Oh. Quote, oh, come on, I'm only human. I've got good intentions. I'm just following my human desire. I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds funny. The ship that is in the beginning of the game could be owned by the earliest discussed ultimate beings. Ooh. That sounds cool. But then wouldn't it be an ultimate ship? Or, actually, it could just be a model of ship that only the ultimate beings have. That'd be cool. What else? Joe the Rectangle. What else? Let's see, where... Maybe... Rare mineral planets like steel and diamond. Your ship is actually from the ultimate beings who lived on the edges of Wait, who live on the edges of the... Basically, you get a bunch of stars. It's not going to be in the shape of a galaxy or anything, so... My assumption is that you have up the arm, and then down the arm, and then it kind of fades out on both sides. Kind of like, well, you've seen an arm of a galaxy. Basically, it's just a tube of stars, and you can only go in two directions. So if you block those off, yeah, you get both directions. On the edges... I was wondering why the word edge didn't look right. Live on the edges of the map. Cool. Pine cone, super taco, etc. What else? A dystopian world run exactly like an 80s, 90s sitcom where the status quo is enforced and everything you do is in front of a live studio audience and you could be canceled at any time. Actually, that pretty accurately describes the second episode of Black Mirror. Actually, that is the second episode of Black Mirror. Me, ex Angela Merkel, says Gabriel Bookbinder. Yeah. No. The only reason he's a mod, by the way, is because I know him in real life. Also because I know he's not going to just ban people at random. What else? World with dead memes. Oh, we already got that covered. You see, dank meme world. Dank is a synonym for dead. What else? Pinecone says canned laughter. The ship's AI can revolt a la HAL 9000. Ooh. That sounds interesting. I'll note it. I might not do that simply because that just sounds like another weird, complicated thing. Like, honestly, this game is going to be highly developed and, like, there's just going to be a lot of stuff in it. Hold on. Core the norm light speed when you don't have warp, focusing different species and make it extinct. There are HALs in your ship, and they can revolt. I just want to say, all these ideas are fantastic. I'm glad I can steal them, and by steal, I mean yes, but by that, I mean actually, yeah. That's why I'm writing names and stuff. Anyway, hold on. I want a vaporwave planet. Oh, Gabe doesn't know he's a mod. Yeah, I made you a mod. That's what the little... That's what the wrench means. I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave. Also, when the game comes out, how do you play it? Oh, how can you play it? I don't know if you mean, like, how do you get the game? I'd probably start, like, a Steam campaign. I might have enough subscribers so that I can actually, like, pass so that enough people can show up and say, yeah, this game is good, that they'll put it on. Maybe. As for what platform it is, I am no genius. I think I can export the Game Maker Studio into Windows and Mac, and maybe I can export it into tablet, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to reroute all the controls in the entire game, so I'd rather just not. I'd rather just not. World War, but Galactic War. Yeah, pretty much. Is YTP Planet out of the question? Absolutely not. Hold on. Polyfox, you've just got YTP World. Yeah, the Y2P Planet is just going to be the picture of the YouTube when it takes down a video. This video has been taken down by Viacom. Sorry about that. It's just going to be that. That's going to be the whole planet. And there's nothing else you can do there. I was away for a few minutes. Did you discuss the alternate timelines idea? Oh crap, did I miss the alternate timelines idea? What did you say? Oh, were you talking about the dystopian world run like a 80s, 90s sitcom? Yeah, I discussed that. Oh wait, no, then I mentioned Black Moon, you actually responded, so that wasn't it. Hold on. I don't actually know what you're talking about. You might want to re-mention that just now. See, oh. Ooh, crazy. Also, will it be free or will it be paid to play? See, what I would say is... it'd probably be like I'll make a GoFundMe, and like the I might say like if you donate $1, you'll get the game. Like, wait, hold on. No, that's too complicated. I might just create a really. I'll basically have like working versions of the game for free, like up to a certain early release. And then at that early release, I'll probably charge like $1 on Steam. And then a little while later, when I actually put good things in the game, I'll tune it up to like $5, that kind of thing. So like the earlier you get it, like you guys will all get it for free. The earlier people get it, they'll pay less. Kind of like Minecraft. They hoisted it up to $30 once it was full. I only paid about 10 or 15 when it was in beta, I think. See what else? Religions. Heck yeah. Hold on. Joe the Rectangle. Religions. The thing is, when tackling religions, it's going to be a little hard because you have to like. You have to bend around the parts that people don't want to talk about when you talk about religions. Logan Reynolds says, What is this? This, my friend, is an open chat room where I'm stealing other people's ideas. In reality, this is me discussing this game. Basically, everything you see... Hold on. Let's actually scroll down. Everything you see on screen here is my basic idea for a video game that I'll probably end up making. Probably. Not a guarantee. See what else. Eliminate cis scum. I hate to break it to you, but I'm pretty sure I'm cis. I'm pretty sure I'm cis. CIS? Yeah, that's me. I'm pretty sure. Not 100%. I could be bisexual. That's the only alternate. But so far, I haven't met a hot guy. And I'm sorry, I've let you down, my brethren. But I'm cis. Anyway, where was I? Space Jesus. Space Jews. You can make a song out of that. You can make a religion out of this. Hold on, what else? Yay, I get game free. You'll get an early version of the game free. There'll be trickle-down DLC, though, so when I update, you'll be like, oh, hey, more stuff. I paid nothing. We're good. The Tumblr planet is like that. Oh, no. No, actually, the Tumblr planet is completely NSFW, and your Steam account needs to be 18 or older for you to access. What else? Oh my god, no. So a person who makes YTPs is interested in making a game. Also, how do we get the game? Through Steam. Unless I have a direct download, I might totally do that. See what else. Oh, the parallel universe thing. Like a more successful version of your empire from the parallel universe tries to expand into your universe. And maybe you can do so when your empire advances. Ooh, that sounds like DLC. That sounds like we've run out of stars to colonize. Let's go into an alternate universe and colonize more stars. That's a really good idea, but it's something I would have to do after everything else. Because it's not a game necessary mechanic, and it would take a long time to make. And I'm sorry, at this point, like I'm totally writing this down by the way, but like at this point, I totally can't get to everything. These are like ideas, not guarantees. Nothing here is like I might not even make the game if I'm too big of an idiot. Hopefully I can. I'm being very loud. I might have totally woken my parents up. See what else. More successful. Core the norm. Core the norm is so far winning the game of providing the most ideas. Hold. There are parallel universes, including a parallel you that is more developed and is trying to invade your universe You can do this later also. Yep. I was just gonna say, sounds like DLC. Not DLC, but like, hold on. Sounds like, I keep saying DLC, but that's like separate. I mean like the game. Like, if you own the game, you will get this free, but just later. Like, a future update. There we go. A future update. Gabe says, oh, crap, Gabe said a lot of things. Hold on. Sheikh Hasina Wajed is the Prime Minister of Bangladesh. I'd Bangladesh. Please don't. A. Vaporwave planet. B. Diamonds can be cut using hot steel. Yes. Yes, it can. And C. Get it? Bangladesh. Yeah, I get it. Also, this might come as a this might come as a missed opportunity, Gabe, and this isn't showing up on stream, but he spelled Bangladesh B-E-N-G Ladesh. I hate to break it to you, but it really is B-A-N-G Ladesh. Like, it straight up is Bangladesh. It just is. Like, I don't know what a desh is, but I probably wouldn't bang it. Not with that third world country. No. No. He also says, for a year-long development cycle, you should dement a nice $5. Can you have raffles and sales later? Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, I don't plan on making a ton of money with this game, but if I put a ton of time into the game, I want to make something. I hate to say it, but I do want to make a little bit of money. So Gabe, I'm not putting this on Newgrounds because I can't charge money. I might put like actually, I'll probably end up putting the alpha version on Newgrounds. Like basic material. If you want more game, you can go on to. Actually that's a good idea. Hold on. Gabriel. Hold on, full name. Put an alpha version on Newgrounds and maybe some other website. That makes more sense than handing out downloads, because first of all, I would have to set up a download, and second of all, I would have to then make sure that the download was safe, and downloads are sketchy anyway, and I don't like them. Yeah. The thing is, okay, what has he said? Pinstripe has the demo on Newgrounds. Cool. All right. Yeah, demo on Newgrounds. That makes sense. What else? Thing Inventor. I might just do that as a joke. Hold on. Show the rectangle, religions, minerals. Rare hep thing inventor. Yes. No, not rip. Just straight up thing inventor. Gabe says Alien Hominid has demo on Newgrounds. Okay, apparently this is a common thing. I'm sorry, Gabe. Also, I'm gonna go to bed at like 12:50 EST, so this stream is gonna take a small wrap up. Customize your items. I've seen a lot of games do that. I think that's a good idea. But I'll just have to get back to this. At this point, I'm not going to write down all the ideas. I just want to see. Make the intro a Stargate sequence from 2001: A Space Odyssey. Ooh. That is an idea for the masses, Pinecone. Hold on. Where's your thing? Super Taco. Opening. Wait. Game opening cutscene is a. Do you say? How did you describe it? Stargate sequence from 2001. So I'm just gonna say riff on Stargate. Hold on. What did you say? Yeah, Stargate sequence from 2000. Okay. Cool. I think I'm actually losing my voice finally. After yelling into the microphone so loud my parents are woken up. What else? If you don't have Steam, you will still play free. You'll play the alpha version for free. You can't buy the game unless you have Steam because honestly, Steam is like too many people have Steam. Just too many people have Steam. You can't not do Steam. I mean, unless you do. But then you won't get any money. And you know me. Actually, you don't at all. But like, if you did, you would know that I'm broke. A civilization for furries that are antagonists. You see, I would write that down, but I don't want to write the word furry. What else? Lengthy cutscene detailing with the intricacies of trade negotiations. I think people might get bored of that, actually. It's a good idea. Literally everything you've said so far has been a really good idea, Corey the Norm. I might just hire you as a storyboardist. But if I were playing a game and I had an unskippable 8-minute cutscene with an economics lesson, I would throw the game in the garbage. Like, even if it was a downloaded game, I would throw the entire computer in the garbage. Like, I know that's a harsh reaction. I'm sorry. I went too far. I apologize. Here's a cookie. No. No. I don't apologize. I'm a mean person at heart. I'm a cold son of a bitch, and that's how I live. What else? Good idea, though. Everything you've said is a good idea. Like, if you join Steam, like, 3 months later, you will get it for free. Oh, okay. You could just ask me. Like, if it really comes down to it, I'll, like, compile a list of people who are around before the game went public, and then I'll just hand them out free copies. And if you don't have Steam, I'll just hand you the exe file itself over, like, Messenger or like, through a download or something. Actually, I don't want to have it do a public download. Yeah, I might just, like, email it to you. I don't want my own, like, my own exe to, like, just exist on the internet, especially if it's the full game. But I will send it to you. I will find out a way to give people who are around now a free version. Because honestly, they deserve it. Anyone who watches my videos, or who knows me, or who cares at all, freaking deserves everything right now. What else? Oh, the trade negotiation was a parody of the Star Wars prequels. You see, I don't know if I'm lucky or unlucky, but I haven't seen the Star Wars prequels. Oh. Probably very lucky. Oh, hold on. Pinecone says Hentai Planet. Gabe says Trap Planet. He also says a Newgrounds planet where there's just dicks on everything. Actually, people said a lot of things that I just completely missed. One is one where everyone is puffins. Do you need money just to get it on Steam? Yeah. I mean, a lot of things are free to play, but not everything. But don't I need money for me to get it on Steam? Yeah, I might. I might put up a few $100 if I have to, or a few thousand. I have no idea how much it would cost to get it on Steam. But I'll do it if I have to. See what else? Man, there's a lot of suggestions I just completely missed. But Hentai Planet? You see, if there was, it would just be a completely black disc, because that's the censor. And if you go onto the planet, the map is black, and everything about it is just completely censored. I'm sorry, but this game has to be family friendly, at least a little. See what else? When the game opens, will the Space Odyssey theme, can it have like a classic Star Wars thing with the plot story of the episode in the beginning? Ooh. Alright. See. You are a random person on the planet. I don't remember what I was saying, so I'm just kidding. Wars Rift opening. What did you say exactly? Oh yeah, okay. Sorry if I'm calling everything a riff, but ultimately, I think there's at least a little bit of copyright that I might run into. Hold on. Gabe said, "Oh yeah, with the completely censored planet, unexplained black discs and moans would be lol." Oh, putting things on Steam is about $100, says Gabe. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like a little bit of money. Let's see what else. What have people been saying? I'm missing a lot of things actually. The year is 654 656 543 435. A lot of stars have died, only a few stars are left, and most items are weak but ships still exist, and the same applies to all empires. It could be a DLC called Horrid Feature Pack, says Joe the Rectangle. Wow, you really thought through this one. Gabe says, I'd do a cutscene for you for $2,000 a minute. No. What else? Cringe Lord is back because he can't sleep. Yeah, well, I'm going to bed in like 15 minutes, so, sorry. What else? It's not going to be online. Okay. Long thing short, when I have, like, a working version of the game, nothing I would sell to anyone, but, like, a working version, I'm going to put it online on Newgrounds. But when I have a version that is way better than that version, I'm going to put it on Steam. Because I like money. What else? Man, there are a lot of comments now. Holy crap. Oh, Joe the Rectangle says, I had a DLC that you skipped, 2 of them. Actually, I think I read 1 of them. What was the other one? Laser Pack. Ooh. New weapons in quest with new mining strategies and other timeline. Alright. Alright. Cool. What was the other one you said? Oh, yeah. Never mind, you saw the DLC. Yeah, okay. Really, that is cringe, says Logan Reynolds, referring to Cringe Lord, saying, if you don't want to spend the money, just make the game on Roblox. Well, he is the Cringe Lord. I mean, he's doing his job. Let's see what else. Multiplayer online. You see, I would do multiplayer, except I don't know a damn thing about coding in multiplayer. And I'm afraid that... I mean, I'm kind of afraid of multiplayer. I'm sorry. The thing is, if this game actually became popular and I actually got money, I would probably just hire somebody to do the rest of the programming for me, because ultimately, why not? What else? Also, a minute of animation can be around a month of work. Yeah, the problem, Gabe, is that I don't want an animation. I mean, if I... Wait, hold on. I mean, that would be really cool. But... How do I put this? Yeah, I think if you spent $2,000 for a minute of anything, it's a little too much. And yeah, I know animators only get paid that, but... I mean, it's kind of terrifying, and that kind of makes me not want to use animation if it's $2,000 a freaking minute. Less than minimum wage. Yeah, it's actually kind of sad. Let's see what else. A planet modeled after Lazy Town. Oh, who did that one, Spore? Oh, sorry. I keep calling Gabriel Gabe. And no, that isn't on purpose. I'm sorry. What else? Oh. Unmodeled after Roblox would be funny. How about an intergalactic fast food chain? Like some random noodle stand. That's hilarious. Yeah, I have to include that. Pine cone. Intergalactic noodle stand. This is some swell ideas, mon frere. What else? Sadly, I wasted my life doing a playthrough as Robbie Rotten in Spore. Oh no. So good, yet so bad, yet so good. What else? You don't have to send me the game. I might, though. Wait, is that how lagged this stream is? Hold on. Yeah, I have to include that. Pine cone. Oh, no, it's not that lagged. Intergalactic. Yeah, it's not that lagged. It's actually really good. It's only about half an hour. Half a minute. What else? A planet where every line of... Okay. People are coming up with a lot of planet ideas. I might have to create, like, a small blog to handle all these planet ideas. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a YouTube video, like a full-on YouTube video, and you guys are gonna comment planet ideas on it. I'll do this before I go to bed tonight. Oh wait, Logan Reynolds says I didn't see. Hold on, what did you say? You should have an Easter egg where you get horrible done flash animation. That's actually pretty good. See what else? Samurai Jack episode of a rave planet, space monster-sized planet, or more. Okay, everyone here, I'm gonna wrap up the stream now. If you have a planet idea, I'm gonna upload a video in about 5 minutes explaining the situation, and you can post your planet ideas on that, and I will log them all. So I'm sorry that I have to wrap up now, but it's 1 in the morning, so I mean, you know, some people think that's late. In any case, I'm gonna end the stream, but again, in like a minute, in like 5 minutes, I'm gonna upload a video, and you can post any planet idea you have on that. If you have DLC ideas, you can post it on that. If you want to go back right now and find the idea you had, you can do that. I'm gonna accept all ideas. I'm gonna write down all your names. I think this is a hilarious idea. Just like if you have 1,000 planets, why not select 100 of them? Not 1,000 planets, like 10,000 planets. Select a bunch of them and make a bunch of Easter eggs. That would be hilarious. I like this idea. So everyone, write down your ideas. In 5 minutes, I'll be back, and I'll have a planet and stuff, and I'll have a video for writing down your ideas. And that's the end of the stream. Thank you so much for this all. And if you have other ideas other than planet ideas, write those down too. Good night. Hold on. Okay, good night.